How do? Now we might get the odd train going past, but for me, this is Armistice Day and what it's all about. It's quiet up here, quite solemn. Traditionally a quiet weekend. I have a friend who's gone to London, first time ever. He's of my age. He's a military vet. It was planned a good 12 months, maybe 18 months ago. It's expensive in London. He's travelled down with some family. Bit of sightseeing, bit of shopping, eating out, and experienced the old Armistice Day weekend, the whole experience, the quietness of it. Ruined already. The propaganda machine wheels are fully in motion, aren't they? We've got people on the far left, not just left now, or far left, and then we've got people on the far right. What the fuck am I on about? I'll tell you what I'm on about, shall I? The press now branding people far right. You know, as an Englishman, England first, Britain second. I have a culture, heritage, values. I have bacon and eggs for breakfast with brown sauce. If you're not from this country, it's like a steak sauce. HP only. Houses of Parliament. It's a brand. Very British. Probably far right now, like me. You know, it seems that I can't celebrate my culture, heritage, or values. My friend is already gutted. It was a massive. You can tell I'm fumbling my words a bit. You know, I've been thinking about this today. And it is a very sad state. Like I said, when I'm talking about the propaganda machine, there is people on the extreme at both sides who are fueling the fire, as it were. This weekend now is building up nicely. I'd like to think there'd be no violence in London this weekend or anywhere else, but I'm quite sure there will be. A friend at work came to this country over 30 years ago, worked all her life, now got a family, settled, British citizen. I asked her what she classed herself as. She says, I'm English. She's not, but I know what she meant. She weren't born here. She classed herself as English. Obviously, her country of nationality is very important to her. She said, could I explain what far right means? I said, people on the left, take for instance Just Stop Oil, Extinction Rebellion and the like. People will call them lefties. They're on the left. Some of them people will be marching in the pro-Palestine marches. You know, the last video I did, I had people say it is a peace march. There will be people in that march who consider it a peace march. However, there's people who are extreme, support terrorism, and if the opportunity rises, will incite violence. You're going to get that. I've never seen violence on Armistice Day weekend before. You've got football fans. An organisation today, somebody else pointed out to me, against extremism. A far right group now. She says, I'm not understanding. I says, okay, a long time ago, in a galaxy far away, no, it's obviously a Star Wars quote. Far right would have been like your Ku Klux Klan, white supremacists, yeah, Nazis and the like. But not all far right groups are white, are they? Now, as I started this vlog, for me they are far, 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 far away right. If the normal working class man, whom the millions in this country, ex-vets, people who have culture, heritage, values, are going to be labelled far right. So Rowley, Met Police in London, Mark Rowley. Yeah, if you're going to label people like myself as far right, it is the biggest growing, not threat, although you might see it as a threat, Mark Rowley, because people have had enough. Yeah, we're getting it rubbed in our faces. Yeah, other people's cultures, whilst trying to erode our culture. So I've come up here now, aside to the trains, like I said. This is what Armistice Day should be about. Silence, peace. People are fueling the fires from all sides for this weekend. But whatever happens in London, there'll be people like myself in sunny West Yorkshire, in England, sat in my house with my missus. 2 minutes silence. Thousands and thousands of households in this country, 2 minutes silence. It's not all about London. We know how important that monument is, the cenotaph, and it's going to be a sad day, I feel. A sad weekend even. But this is what it's about. It's about quiet. It's about reflection. Some people won't remember. Some people have no connection. But it's part of our history. The world would have been a very different place if men and women of all nationalities, that includes Sikhs, Muslims, Indian Christians, Poles, in our Air Force, Canadians took a massive hit in the war. All these different races, religions and creeds coming together to fight the Nazis. It's a massive, massive thing for a lot of people. Good lad. Maybe Stephen, trusty black lab, could be a symbol of far right. I have a wax jacket and a cap and a walking stick. What a sad state of affairs. Celebrate your culture, your religion, your values, but leave me to celebrate mine. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for coming. God bless you all. God bless them all. Al Sidi.